Welcome back to Quest Field. I'm Tony Ventrella, SoundersFC.com. Coming in atop the news of Steve Zakuani being out with the broken leg from the match last weekend. Today we learned that O'Brien White had a blood clot in his left leg. Thank goodness they caught it in time. He is fine, but he is also out indefinitely. And so the Sounders go into the match against Toronto, missing their top two scorers. Steve Zakuani is in a Seattle hospital finishing up treatment on that broken leg suffered in the win over Colorado last weekend. He's accounted for 2 goals and 2 assists this season. Now that O'Brien White is also out, the Sounders are missing guys who have accounted for 4 goals and 4 assists in 7 matches.
Been something he'd been kind of complaining of for a while, and just glad they finally figured it out, and now hopefully he can get fit and be ready to roll for the rest of the season. But we got a good squad. I'm happy that guys are going to step in, do a good job. Nate's fit, so it's always a disappointment when you lose players, but it's nice to have replacements ready to roll.
White scored his first goal of the season on April 2nd at San Jose in a 2-2 draw. He came back with another goal against Chicago on April 8th in a 2-1 Sounders victory.
It's a tough one, kind of a scary situation with OB getting the blood clot. But it sounds like everything's gone well, and it's good we found it when we did. And tough one for the team as well. He's been a big part of the team so far. He's got 2 good goals for us, and been a big part of the attack. So, it's one we gotta bounce back with him, losing both him and Steve, and really kind of come together and get ready for this game this weekend.
As disheartening as it is to lose White on the heels of Zakuani's injury, it's a blessing in disguise for O'Brien.
Obviously, it's good for O'Brien, that they were able to identify it now before, that can obviously develop into a very serious, life-threatening type of issue. It's been a strange one for our team, and you lose another player who's been very important. We're basically losing our top 2 scorers so far as we're into the season. But, we have to move on. We've got players who are professional players that are ready to play and take their spot.
One guy ready to help out is Nate Jaquia, who admits things do change a bit with White missing and Zakuani's speed also missing.
It definitely changes our style. I think it's so much we relied on him a little bit too much, where we're trying to get him to create the game. So, at some point it's where we got to kind of come together and play more as a team and not just rely on him to really create down that side. And we got to play more as a team, create more together. So hopefully it's something where we step up and everybody kind of picks up the slack, and we come together and have a good game this weekend.
At this point, all the Sounders can do is close ranks, find very talented players on their roster to fill in for the 2 guys that are missing, and go get a win Saturday night against Toronto. I'm Tony Ventrella at Quest Field, SoundersFC.com.